Have you ever pondered the profound impact a single mental health condition can have on the intricate dynamics of a family unit? Today, we delve into the world of Othello syndrome, a lesser-known but intensely disruptive condition that can distort the very fabric of familial relationships. Othello syndrome, named after Shakespeare's tragic hero, is characterized by delusional jealousy. Those affected are convinced, without any substantial evidence, that their spouses are unfaithful. This unfounded suspicion often leads to obsessive behaviors, emotional turmoil, and in severe cases, even violence. Imagine the story of Mr. A devoted husband and father. He was always a little possessive, a trait his wife initially found endearing. However, as the years went by, this possessiveness grew into an irrational jealousy. He started to question his wife's every move, every conversation. The children, too, were not spared from his all-consuming suspicion. He began to distance himself from them, convinced that their mother was turning them against him. The once warm and loving home turned into a battlefield filled with tension and anxiety. Then we have Mr. B, a successful businessman with a seemingly perfect family life. His Othello syndrome manifested differently. He was not just suspicious of his wife, but also overly protective of his children. He monitored their activities meticulously, not out of concern, but out of an irrational fear that they were being influenced by their mother's supposed infidelity. His paranoia created an environment of fear and mistrust, causing emotional distress to his family. Lastly, consider Mr. C, who let his delusions consume him to such an extent that he resorted to violence. His wife and children lived in constant fear, their home a prison rather than a haven. His Othello syndrome not only destroyed his relationship with his family, but also subjected them to psychological trauma. Each of these stories paints a grim picture of how Othello syndrome can ravage families. It transforms love into suspicion, trust into paranoia, and homes into battlefields. It not only affects the individual suffering from it, but also those around him, particularly his family. In conclusion, Othello syndrome, with its delusional jealousy and destructive tendencies, can severely affect familial relationships. It can create an environment of fear and mistrust, leading to emotional distress for both the individual and his family. It is therefore crucial to recognize the signs early and seek professional help. Remember, mental health is as important as physical health, and acknowledging that is the first step towards a healthier, happier family life. For those grappling with this condition, or those who know someone who might be, there is help available. Reach out, because no family should have to bear the burden of Othello syndrome alone. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep caring for your mental health and those around you.